welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the ninth-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Handoff from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and it costs his team in a big way.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up second down. Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that five-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Running out of time in the pocket. Nice grab. It's Price. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On the move now. Using his legs here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Longhorns are in the red zone. To throw, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending it back here? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We'll start off the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Finds his man. It's Washington. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Trying to find some room. It's Turner. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to create here on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Offense takes the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 6-6. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Certainly early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. With the catch, it's Turner. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Gilbert. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. He hands it off from the gun. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. But, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Gilbert.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Turner. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Carr. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Extra point splits the uprights. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out-route. The catch made. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To the air, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He'll field it close to midfield. It's a foot race. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The ball is picked off. He can go. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Texas. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Gonna run it. It's Turner. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Direct snap. The Wildcat one picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting fourth down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy.
He's really traveling for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on second and long. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he makes it, wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down from him. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first. Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Young. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking for the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. To the air, it's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
I understand the play call here as an offensive coordinator, trailing by a couple of scores. You need a quick strike. Quarterback that time forces it in there, and give credit to the secondary for coming up with that interception.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. To throw, it's Carr. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets it.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This passing game is on fire today. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Back to throw. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Motion now from the tight end. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this one is caught. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Scanning the field, it's Manning. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Grinding away with their running game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.